Hi, thanks for joining me today. Would you like to know a way to get your stepchildren to do things the way you want them done every time? Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and I'll let you know every time I post. A question I have to ask you is, when you're telling people what you want and how things should be done and what's expected of them, do you use a towards motivation or an away from motivation? Do you tell them what you do want, what it's going to look like when they've done it? Give them a reason to do it positively, to get something done, to do it the right way, to do it the way that you want? Or are you inclined to use negatives and say, don't do this, don't do that, don't do it like that? And that would be an away from motivation, because you want them to stop doing something because that's what you don't want. Now, this makes a huge difference in parenting, but it also makes an even bigger difference in step parenting, because one is seen as positive and the other is seen as negative. Oh, they don't want me to do this, they don't want me to do the other, and I object to that because I want to. Instead of a towards motivation, which is describing what good would look like and what it is you do want, and encouraging that. The other plus with talking about what you do want as opposed to what you don't want is that often when you tell somebody what you don't want, you're not explaining to them what you do want. So when it comes to doing it the way you do want it, they're still not sure. Like, don't put that saucepan in there. Well, where are they supposed to put it? Whereas if you say, when you put the saucepans away, put them away like this over here, then they know what to do much better. Often you can be left completely not in the know and bereft when you're told what not to do without being told what to do. So just be careful as a step parent that you're not making assumptions that they know what to do when you tell them what not to do. And when you set what you do want to do, you are inadvertently also telling them about your expectations. And if you tell them about what you expect, you're much, much more likely to get it. But also in management, there is a strategy which says that a manager should give 3 reasons why something should be done if it's important and it's something that needs to be persuaded, that people aren't quite sure about the right way to be doing it, and a manager needs to announce something that may be slightly unpopular, and then they should give 3 reasons why something should be done. The first reason, the people will say, not really. And the second reason, people will say, okay, maybe. And then when you come up with a third reason why something should be done, people go, okay, I can see there are more benefits than downsides to this. And the same with children. If you're having problems persuading children, think of 3 positive reasons why something would be better done this way. And use those reasons and share those reasons, and your stepchildren will be much more likely to conform when you've given them 3 reasons for something, instead of just told them what you expect, or worse still, told them what you don't want. So just think about that. And I'm sure that the answer to this is that you're probably 50-50. Some of the time you explain what you do want, but some of the times you just say, no, don't do that. And just for the 50% of the time that you're saying, don't do that, think about doing it differently, because it's much easier as a stepchild to work towards and meet expectations and deliver on expectations when you know exactly what's required of you than it is with the away from motivation. So as a step parent, this is a really useful tip. We run workshops, sessions, an email response service, and we write booklets. Look in the description box below for links to our social media and website.